You are listening to the Hello Sport podcast.
Let's get loud. Let's get loud. You ready? What you gonna do? Track, by the way. What are you doing?
Replying to someone.
Oh, yeah? Who was it? Who was it?
I was sending Andrew Woods a message saying, mate, got that tequila, by the way. Thanks for sending that through.
That was nice of him.
Yep.
That's
I would
killers.
have forgotten if I didn't do it then. Because that's my brain, mate.
I hope you said that, like, thanks on behalf of both of us.
It was implied.
Yeah, good. Just that we really appreciated it.
It was implied.
Even though technically we could say we don't even need to appreciate it. It is services rendered.
No, we got more than we are. It was a case.
Yeah,
we
well,
got three.
so we should, you know?
Because we're great.
Cause, well, you know, and we probably, you know, delivered far beyond.
We delivered in spades.
Yes. Shout out to Jennifer Lopez for the intro to the podcast there. Let's Get Loud.
Let's Get Loud.
One of the great songs. What was that from?
It was from... Didn't she sing it at, like, the 1998 World Cup or something?
Yeah, or like
maybe
a Super
earlier than
Bowl.
that. Maybe it was a Super Bowl.
Someone behind the scenes. Dior.
Was it 1994?
No, bro. Let's Get Loud. 94.
1999 it was released.
Thank you.
Right. What am I thinking of when it's like there's balloons getting released and shit? I'm pretty sure it's Let's Get Loud. Where would
Well,
that
it
have
ain't
been?
94, bros.
It was used for the 1999 FIFA Women's World Cup.
That must have been it.
Maybe.
Was it in America? Come on, Dior.
Sorry, internet. I'll blame that. Yeah, it was in America.
That's what it was. That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're remembering?
Because then I was like, 1998 was in France. So when the fuck must have been before that? So that's 94.
Great
But
song.
then the song wasn't out.
Did she write the song for the Women's World Cup, or is she just... I've always found that to be super impressive when someone's been... Like, when people, like, are, you know, asked to write, like, a song for a Bond film.
Like Adele.
Like Adele.
Yep.
Like Billie Eilish.
Like Madonna.
Like Madonna. And then you go, like, oh, you fucking nailed that. Or even, like, tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something that you're feeling for? And a good time to find myself
Something like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to...
That won an Oscar as well.
Fucking what's her name?
You know what I mean? Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. Great voice.
And
Lady
Bradley
Gaga.
Coops, who can sing.
Oh, Bradley Cooper can sing.
When you see a guy that hot, bodied up, can act, probably can dance, I'm just going to go out on a fucking limb, and then he drops his fucking trousers and can sing like that.
But then again, like he's fucking ridiculous. But then she comes in, you're like, oh, that's
a singer.
That's what elite looks like.
Yes.
There was a lot of sexual chemistry in that movie.
Haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I know that it's a sad ending, bro, and I've told you of late I'm steering away from emotion. Rightly or wrongly.
You haven't seen it?
Yeah. I know.
Here you are singing the songs and shit.
Well, I know the song. The song got me. And I know that I'm going to enjoy the movie, but I also know how it ends, and I don't...
Yeah, but you know how it ends. That helps. That means that can
It doesn't
soften the blow.
rock you, yeah, right.
That can soften
Did you
the blow.
not know?
No, I didn't.
And did it-
No, I did know. I did know, and it softened the blow. Someone said it while we were at Oztag. I can't remember who it was, and then I was like, oh, what the fuck? And then I went and saw it.
Rocked you less.
Rocked me way less.
Still rock you?
No, because I was like, it actually rocks me like not much at all, and I don't want to sound like a fucking
Heartless
emotionless,
bastard.
heartless prick for saying that. Because I was looking for it constantly.
Right.
It didn't rock me as much.
Okay.
Because I was like, when's this going to happen?
When's it happening?
When's this happening? When's this happening?
Well, maybe I'll watch it.
A Star Is Born, though, is a fucking good flick. Bradley Cooper...
You know it's been made 4 times, that film?
I did know that, yeah. I did know that. The latest one, the only one I've seen, really enjoyed it. I got a real insight into Lady Gaga. Her as, I know she was acting, sort of.
Well, not sort of. It was a film.
But like she's sort of playing herself.
Well, in the sense that she's playing like a singer.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And like, you know, the singer happens to be where she's from.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. So
maybe Bradley sort of did that.
I think they might have tweaked a few things.
I think they might have tweaked it a bit. I mean,
Like
it's an
Uptown New York or
appropriation.
some shit,
It's an
whatever.
appropriation. That's fine.
It is. Bradley Cooper had some creative license. What I'm getting at here is in like the interviews afterwards and shit, she's not wearing the hats and the makeup and the big dresses and all that
She's
shit.
being stripped back.
She's been stripped back.
Garg's stripped back.
Gaga stripped back.
And I think what you were initially saying there was that the sexual tension was through the roof.
Big time, mate.
You reckon there was a bit of chonging going on off screen?
There was a heap of rumours coming out after it that Bradley's wife or girlfriend, not a big fan of Gaga's, gotten threatened. Look, am I buying into the gossip mags? Better believe it.
Yeah, this is new idea.
This is new idea, baby. If it's on the front cover, I'm likely to believe it.
Yep.
Because we all know that they hold themselves accountable.
Yeah, there's journalistic integrity there.
There is. And all I'm saying is I saw the movie. Ooh, sexual tension.
Oscar performance. They basically fucked on stage.
Basically fucked on that piano. So you can't tell me there wasn't, and then you tie that in with a new ID front carve. Ooh, baby.
Yeah, we got some off-screen chonging.
Who is Bradley Cooper with or was with? Is he still with?
Irina Shayk.
Is he still with her?
No.
Well, what the fuck?
And guess who else? Guess who else's marriage fell apart around the same time? Rhymes with Schmady Schmama. Schmaga.
Wouldn't be Lady Gaga, would it?
Fuck. You got it.
I got it.
So
you got two ironclad, strong marriages, or if not
listen,
marriages,
if you were
partnerships.
arguing this in a court,
Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to, but if I
but if you
I
had
were
to,
yeah.
if push came to shove,
Yeah.
and you had to put on the robes,
If I put the robes on, dude, and I had that yarn in the back park, you're in desperate trouble.
yeah.
You know you
Bradley single, Gaga. Well, not single. Bradley relationship broke down. Gaga relationship broke down. Sexual chem through the roof. Song through the roof.
There's no way they didn't fuck.
I wonder whether actors will like fuck because it'll be good for chemistry, like for the sake of the film.
Well, I think people have fucked on camera in a film before.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
And not porn.
No, well, obviously porn. I've seen it happen on camera before.
Yeah.
Incidentally, in passing.
What was the movie where that happened? Dave will get it up. It's like a relatively well-known film.
There's it says 50 Cent, Robert Pattinson. Would it be one of those? I'm getting up 10 movies where the stars actually had real sex on screen.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Because actors are weird.
Yeah, but like
What
that,
are you talking about?
But
Actors are fucking weird.
They are. They're all shout out to Nude Soon. But like they
Who falls into that list?
fucking on screen seems like an unnecessary bridge too far. You've got to get hard or ready.
Mate, like, if you've done any extras work, and I have,
Look, I was just carry on.
look, when you've done extras work, and I have,
Yeah.
you know how stop-start acting is. How many takes there are, how many different angles there are for the same fucking scene. It's on and on and on.
So you got to
Like,
maintain a bone.
there's no, mate, like, maybe I'm just not cut from that cloth, but I don't see how that's possible without a couple of, uppers.
Viags, get Pilot on board. Pilot should sponsor porn.
Pilot could do it. If anyone could do it, Pilot could do it.
But you'd have to get hard, stay hard, not come.
And the thing is, they want multiple camera angles. So this isn't a one-shot job, you know what I mean? This isn't one-take pony stuff.
And, Eddie...
Not how we do our ads, bro.
No.
One take, boom.
But also, it might be safe to assume that the leading lady you're acting opposite, and we're obviously only speaking from a male perspective here, is probably going to be one of the hottest women on the planet, right? Just, that seems to be the way it goes in films. I don't know, just something I'm picking up.
So you're talking an early nut?
I'm talking early as in like fucking before the birds are rising. You know what I mean? Early bird gets the worm sort of vibe.
Sure. And like in
Nothing cool about that.
No, I mean, there's probably not something cool about popping off 10 seconds into the first shot in the first.
You look like a loser in front of everyone there, and also in front of this world renowned 10.
It reminds me of that scene in Entourage when Johnny Drama is doing it with like Brooke Shields, maybe. And
He's trying to turn it into a sex scene, but she's his sister in the film.
Their sister in the film, and then he's hugging her, and she stops. She's like, "Stop!" and goes over to the director, and she's like, "He's hard."
That's right.
Like what? He's like, "He's
hard." And he's like, "I just thought it'd be nice if we shared a kiss." It's like she's your sister.
Yeah.
I think it had some nice pathos. Yeah. Shout out to Johnny Drama. Shout out to Vinny Chase. Shout out to Chad Townsend. Yeah, fucking on. Have we got anything there, Dave?
Yeah, I mean, there's a few where it's happened, but none of them were like huge blockbuster movies. You know,
what were they?
So one that keeps coming up is a film called Caligula, which was made by.
Sounds like a Shakespearean remake.
Yeah, it was directed by the guy who started Penthouse magazine.
That makes sense. There's
right.
fucking on camera.
Yeah,
then.
but it was also like Helen Mirren, Malcolm McDowell were in it, not in the sex scene though.
Oh, okay.
Shia LaBeouf in Nymphomaniac had sex on screen.
He's going fucking.
Shia did.
But he's going full. What's it called?
Method actor.
Method acting. If you go and it's nympho, like of course you're gonna.
It's
fuck
called
on screen.
Nymphomaniac.
Yeah. You fuck on screen in a film like that. Anything else?
Robert Pattinson and 50 Cent both masturbated for real on during.
That
the film.
sounds like what? Like are they in the same film? Are they beating each other off?
These are two
50
different films.
50 Cent jerked
He
off
didn't
on
whack
film.
off and get rich or die trying, did he?
No. Actually, I don't think it was a.
Get hard or die trying.
It's just him batting for fucking hours.
What the hell? Why would you need to do that?
It was an episode of the show Power.
I didn't watch Power.
No. Damn, dude, you're really putting a lot of effort into like. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to masturbate on camera, you want to win an Oscar.
Well, or an Emmy.
At least a Logie?
Or a Logie.
A Logie.
Look,
I'll jerk off on camera for a
I'd bet
Logie.
on camera for a Logie, 100%.
A gold or just a Logie?
Just a silver?
Yeah, I think a silver's nice.
Silver's fine.
Look, it's an
I
honor.
don't know. I don't need to be the big dick
Look,
in the room.
it'd be an honor to be nominated, to be honest.
Look, give me a silver or a gold nomination. I'm happy.
And I'll beat off on camera.
Yeah. I might even finish.
Will, yeah, that's a gold-plated promise.
Yeah.
You give me a silver Logie nod, and just a nom. I'll come on screen.
I'll come on screen. Not a problem.
Anyway,
But I mean, that just actors, bro.
Yeah, they're a different breed, aren't they?
They're a different people.
Dude, we were saying this is what we were talking on the car ride down to Wollongong yesterday. This podcast being recorded on a Wednesday, punters, dribblers. Can you look this up, Dave? Amy Schumer of Steele's Jokes fame, she was trying to get the Ukrainian President Zelensky via video link to like patch him into the Oscars. Like, oh, that'd be cool. Let's get Zelensky in for the Oscars. Like, you want to talk about sniffing your own farts?
You could just imagine it now, bro. It'd be Schumer front row with the rest of the fart sniffers, standing in tears.
Standing O.
Yeah. It's
Dave,
like you're all actors, bro.
What is Zelensky doing at the Oscars? Although he is an actor. Get up some shit on Zelensky.
Mate, like, I was telling Tom this yesterday in the car. I don't know if anyone knew this. Zelensky played in a TV show, a hit TV show, a Ukrainian-Russian TV show. He played a guy who becomes Ukrainian president.
Did he play an actor who became president, or he just played someone who became president?
Don't know. He definitely played the part of...
He was an actor playing a president.
Yes.
Yeah, so he was a comedian, and I think the show that he was on was like a political satire type show. So he played the president, but not like an actor who becomes the president. He just played the president.
What a world.
But then when he was running for president for real, he would run for president, like the ads was him in the show, and the party that he created was the one from the show and shit.
Can you get a bit up
really
on that, as well as Amy Schumer wanting Zelensky at the Oscars?
Yeah, so Amy Schumer said, this is what she said. She said, I actually pitched, I wanted to find a way to have Zelensky satellite in or make a tape or something, just because there are so many eyes on the Oscars. She said, I'm not afraid to go there, but it's not me producing the Oscars.
I'm not afraid to go there. How brave are you, Amy Schumer?
I think she got turned down by the producers before they even went to Zelensky. But now, so on Zelensky, so his show was called Servant of the People. He was like a comedian and a bit of a personality. He actually won a series of Dancing with the Stars. The
Oh
Ukrainian
my
version.
God, dude.
He also voiced Paddington Bear in the Ukrainian dubbing of Paddington and Paddington 2.
Oh my God. Paddington 2, great movie.
Haven't seen either of them, but I used to love Paddington Bear growing up.
Paddington Bear's good. Paddington 2 is like...
Really? The sequel
World
out to the
class.
first one?
Yeah,
World
yeah.
class?
Yeah, yeah, world
What?
class.
Anything about it in particular?
Watch it. Just watch it. No. It's just, it pulls all the strings, bro.
Wait, so why'd you watch both of them? Like,
Because it's like, my brother watched it. Max Down, shout out to Max, shout out to my brother. They're like, bro, you gotta watch Paddington.
with Nicole Kidman, is she in it?
Yeah, she is.
She in both? She come back for the second?
Yeah.
Good for her. All right, Paddington
Now,
Bear.
Where were we?
Zelensky voiced Paddington Bear in Ukraine. Was on Dancing with the Stars more than once.
No, he won one of the series. He was on it once, but he won that
Okay, he's only there once. I was going to say, if you're on Dancing with the Stars more than once, then shit ain't going well.
Can you be on it twice? Well, obviously you presume that the dance is on...
Dancers, of course, that's your
Yeah.
profession. You're a dancer. If you're on there twice as
But
just
you
a
could
person,
come back as like...
All-Stars round.
Yeah.
which is that's what I'm saying though. If you come back as an all-star,
Right, fair
then
enough.
the initial dance did not kickstart your career like you'd hoped.
Then where's your life? Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you're on
Yeah,
there
yeah,
to
yeah.
try and maybe jumpstart the career again.
Yep.
You've had highs.
Yep.
You were famous enough to be asked on the show.
Yep.
Hoping that the show was going to kick you back up. It
Yep.
didn't.
Yep.
You went back to where you were, and they've gone, fuck, we got another one, All Stars. You want to come back and dance? You're like, well, it beats fucking what I'm doing now. Let's get my dancing shoes back on.
I'll put them on.
They're sitting by the door.
Never took them off.
No, yeah, they're still on. I've been tap dancing around the
Never
kitchen.
took them off. So Zelensky, how old is he?
He is...
Nice to see a young world leader. I will say that.
He's 44.
That's young.
Now, did it take a Dancing with the Stars Victor to become the Ukrainian president?
I'm hearing that he's like pretty fucking revered over there now for his handling of the situation.
I can understand that without having any real
Like he's got a
understanding.
bit wartime. Like again, this is just information being regurgitated.
Yeah.
This is what I hear on like the daily podcast and shit. They're like he's got a bit about him. He's got wartime leader in him.
Now, do we think that was a skill set learnt treading the boards of Dancing with the Stars?
I think that if you're going to become a wartime leader, Tom, and you haven't done a tutelage in, a well-known show like Dancing with the Stars, because you've got to go through adversity, you've got to go through highs, you've got to go through crushing lows.
Dude, there's pressure. You got to learn the samba in a week,
There's
dude.
shitloads of pressure. Like, good luck learning to dance in a short turnaround.
Yeah. You've got a week to learn the cha-cha-cha or you're out.
It's all over. Like that. See you later.
There's some synergy there between.
There is synergy there. There's synergy between learning
invasion
the cha-cha in 1 week and getting invaded by the Russians. And you can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah, I refuse to be told otherwise.
Now, does that make me look uninformed? I don't think so.
Are you shocked?
No.
Is there any more on Zelensky that we haven't yet uncovered in terms of has he got an IMDb profile?
He does, yeah. I'm trying
Awesome.
to put it up on the screen, but the internet
Just
is-
read it out to us if the screen ain't working.
So his acting credits, his main series was called Servant of the People. That was the one where he was
There you go.
playing.
Very good.
He was also in a movie called Me, You, He, She.
Okay.
Which seems like, a married couple decides to divorce, but things don't quite go the way they planned. Looks a bit rom-com-y.
Keep it vague. Keep it vague. Is it a thriller? Is it a comedy? Is he a rom-com operator?
It does look like it's a bit of a rom-com.
Oof.
Yeah.
Is it in Ukrainian?
It is in Ukrainian.
Devo?
Yes.
He's the show, the Servant show was in Russian.
Okay.
Fun fact.
Well, won't be able to understand any of it.
Here we go. So this is what the movie is about. The passion of married couple Maxim and Yana has faded away after 10 years of marriage, and they decide to split up. But the judge gives them 1 month to think about it, and during this time, they decide to splurge on everything they had denied themselves during their decade of marriage.
Right.
Okay, so they wanted a divorce. Is there ever a case where a judge is like, no, you stay together for a month? Or do they judge like, yeah, don't worry, just...
Well, you have to be separated for 12 months to get divorced.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm glad
But-
you've already looked into this before you've got married.
Well,
You want to know your options.
well, you got to stay on your toes, don't you? Where are we?
I've rocked you there, didn't I? It was
Well,
a joke.
do you want me to go into it? We used to have a fucking law client. Law client did family law, part of family law, divorces. Got to know that shit.
There you go. Perfect. That was, I wanted you to go into it because I didn't understand it. You seem to know all about fucking divorce for a guy that isn't even married. And so I wanted to know what that was about.
Sure.
Was I gathering my own intel? Sure.
Because you are married.
I am married.
Yeah.
Good to know, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, a judge giving him a month. Anyway, I'm not going to get into Zelensky's film, you know, the storyline behind it. I'm sure it's a must watch if you can understand fucking Ukrainian. Anything else in his IMDb, Dave, or are we just milking this guy?
No. There's still a few more. So he's in one called what's called Love in Vegas. Love in Vegas. So it says there comes a time when a wife leaves for a well-deserved holiday, leaving her husband alone with their child. Igor, Artyom, and Sorna think it's nothing complicated, not knowing what adventures await them.
Sure. Okay.
This all sounds rather cheesy.
Yeah, it does. Well, it doesn't sound like he was acting in fucking Oscar winners. When was his last acting credit? Like, when did he become the leader of Ukraine? And when did he, like, how long between Dancing with the Stars, acting president or president?
President.
Yeah, president. So his last acting credit was the Servant of the People show in 2019.
Not that long ago.
And that's the same year he started his election campaign.
Oh my.
He was like on the show as he's running for president.
Hectic. Good for him. Weird world. Weird world.
So he's also, one more, he's in 3 films which are all connected. They're rom-coms. The first one is called 8 First Dates. The second one is called 8 New Dates. And the third one is called The 8 Best Dates.
Wow. I wonder how that one goes. You know what? It must have been a success if they made 2 more.
Is it as good as Kissing Booth 1, 2, 3? That's the question.
It's a real good question. I still haven't watched any of them.
That guy in that, the hot guy, the older brother, is in Euphoria, and he's from Brisbane. He's like the new hot thing on the block.
Name?
Don't know his name. Dave will tell me. Who?
Jacob Elordi.
Oh,
Jacob Elordi.
Tommy didn't even have to look it up.
Does it shock anyone that Tobler knows his name?
Tobler straight away.
I think he's from Melbourne as well.
Oh, Zelensky here.
Yeah,
Oh
this is
my.
Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, he's from Melbourne? I thought he went to fucking
Dude, look at Zelensky,
Churchy.
bruh. Oh my God, he can
Oh,
move.
Zelensky. Holy shit. Load, you
Shout out
prick.
to the internet.
Load, you fucker. Tobler, you'll have to get this footage in there for the people at home.
Yeah.
So, like, we can't see it, but you'll be watching.
You'll be
if
able
you're
to
on
see
YouTube.
him just fucking
Shaking his
thrusting,
thing.
jiving, moving, grooving. Okay, now let's not gloss over the fact that Tobler had it in his brain already, the name of the guy from Kissing Booth 1, 2, 3, the hot older brother, as well as Euphoria.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I haven't watched it yet.
Talking to the microphone.
I haven't watched the show yet, but I just engage in a lot of online stuff, and he's blowing up right now, I guess.
Jacob
Okay.
Elordi's like Zendaya, but for boys.
He
Bullshit.
He went out with Zendaya
It's hot.
a couple of
Did
years
he?
ago.
Oh, mate, he's a big deal at the
Yeah,
moment.
but I'd say Timothy Chalamet. He's the fucking Zendaya of dudes.
Why don't we want to get on our boy?
I don't know who he is, but I'm just saying I'm a Chalamet guy.
Get on your fucking Aussies, bro.
I don't know what he is yet. I can't be on him until
He's tall. He's ripped. He's gorgeous.
shit.
He's like 6'6", dude. He's fucking giant.
Is that too tall for a leading man? Like, how tall is too tall for a leading man?
And is he 6'6"? He's fucking tall.
Can't find a height. Hang on, I'll get a photo up because he does have a pretty decent chin on him.
He's got a great chin on him. Oh, there's.
Oh,
yeah.
we're going. All right. This internet's
Oh
very weird.
shit.
He slap her?
Nah, pretend.
Oh man, look at that moustache. I mean, I wonder whether he sees this footage, Zelensky, and just thinks, "Fucking hell, life was easy back then." Like, do you reckon he'd be running for president,
Knowing what he knows now.
knowing what he knows now? Surely not.
It's hard to say.
So I'm not surprised he won the fucking thing. Look at him. He can move.
Oh, he can move.
Bit skinnier back then.
Shit.
He's better than the dancer.
Yeah, he's great.
Dude.
Oh, he's got a shitload about him.
Yeah, Zelensky can fucking move, dog.
Oh, shit. Zelensky. Good Lord, punters and dribblers. This is hot stuff.
Yeah, he's the greatest dancing president we've ever seen. Oh!
If there was a Dancing with the Stars for president, or like world leaders,
no,
he
there's
would ever taken an L. Imagine Fat ScoMo up there.
Oh, that loser. What would he be doing? Nothing. He'd try the nut
he'd be
bush.
He'd be doing the Macarena.
Yeah, he would do the Macarena, and he'd fuck it up. He'd get it all out of sequence, and he'd embarrass the country.
1 foot out, 1 foot
Hokey
in.
pokey?
We shake it all about. Do the hokey pokey. We turn around. That's
what it's all about. While Zelensky's out here, bloody,
salsing that shit up,
moving and shaking.
Oh, he's just.
All right, I think I've seen enough of
criminal.
Zelensky fucking dancing, but it is impressive.
It is.
Where is this guy that's apparently so hot? What's his name?
So Jacob Elordi, who is 6'5", 196.
How tall's too tall for a leading man?
Well,
Jacob Elordi. Oh yeah, he ain't bad looking.
Elordi?
I don't know. I'm just fucking.
Did he not go to church, Tobler? I thought he did.
He was born in Brisbane, but he also went to
13 mil on IG.
Melbourne
Get it,
and
bro.
St Joseph's in Brisbane. So I think he must have moved between the two.
You're right.
He doesn't follow us. I'm not a fan.
Reach out, Jacob.
Yeah, look, I mean, he's cool and all, but he might be too tall to be a leading man.
How tall's too tall?
That's what I'm
I
asking.
reckon 6 foot. I reckon that's
6'5" maybe the cutoff.
That's 6'5's play on.
Do you think it's the cutoff though?
I think the cutoff's 6'6".
You reckon the cutoff 6'6" for a leading man?
Mate, women are very attractive to tall men.
Very attracted.
Yes.
That's true.
Very attractive.
But
to
are they
tall men.
attracted to 6'6"? I guess if you're that hot.
Dude, I guarantee you they are.
So he was going out with Zendaya. He was. Good for him. But he's been... Wait, is Zendaya with Chalamet?
Yeah,
No, she's with
Holland.
Tom Holland.
Oh, okay. Well, she's definitely downgraded. He's better than Spider-Man. No disrespect.
I think she's taller than him, than Tom Holland. So it's not all about height for Zendaya.
Clearly, because she's down. She's gone from like a 6'5" to like a 4 foot.
She's cut off.
Yeah.
She's cut off 3 foot.
Good on her.
Well, yeah, Dave.
No, right, Dave. Pipe down over there.
Go
chick.
off,
Yeah,
short
yeah.
king, Tom Holland.
Yeah, Dave.
Go off, short king. That is dribbly.
Yeah, it is the short king. That's funny, Dave. And
Now.
yeah, okay, Jacob Elordi. Good for you, bro. Not bad looking.
Timothy Chalamet, I think as of 2018, I'll try to find a more updated one, but he's dating Johnny Depp's daughter, Lily Rose Depp.
He looks exactly the same as her. He looks like a little pixie version of Johnny Depp. How tall?
reckon?
Sort of. In terms of
Sort
like,
of.
look, if it wasn't for the fact that I actually like him and think he's cool, and because he seems like a cool dude, I'm also 33 talking about it like a 22-year-old kid.
The world's passing its by, isn't it?
It's passed us by quick, Eddie, and that's why we're trying to keep in touch with it by looking at Zendaya and Jacob Elordi.
Jacob Elordi,
and Timothy Chalamet. First impressions to me for Timothy Chalamet, I'm like, no. But then you hear him, I'm like, okay, you've swayed me.
You've swayed me. You're here now.
Yeah,
And
you're
I'm
here
seeing
now,
it.
and I'm getting it.
I'm seeing you.
How tall do we reckon Chalamet is?
I've got it here. Do you want to have a guess first?
Okay.
6'1".
Fuck no. I think he's probably 5'7".
In between, he's 5'10", 182.
180, no. 183 is 6 foot. So 182 is 5'11 and a half.
Don't lie to us, Dave.
That's okay. Another
183
another source says
is 6 foot.
Another source here says 5'10" and 178.
I reckon he's bumping it up. He just seems small to me. Now, I want him to be tall for his sake.
Do you reckon he's wearing inners?
Yeah, or platforms.
Platforms
That are hidden by the shoe. So
Yes.
it looks
So they've got like a high back.
inside.
You've got a high back, and
yeah.
then you've got like a platform that sits within.
it.
That's right.
I hope for his sake he's tall. And again, nothing wrong with being small, but I'm just saying if you're a leading man, you're like 4 foot, you've gone fucking,
Well, you're either, you're playing really short, or you're trying to.
There's a point where you can fudge the numbers up, I think, right? If you're 5'7", you can probably get away with lying and say you're 5'10".
If you're 5'7", you could say 5'9". Easy.
Yes.
I think you can always go.
But if you can say 5'9", then you can say 5'10". No one's going to believe it when they see it, but if you just tell me and I don't see you in person.
If you're 5'10" and a half, I reckon
You
no
could be
one's buying
6'2".
what you're selling, but you say you're 6 foot. Yeah, I'm 6 foot.
If you're 5'11",
5'10" and a half.
oh, you could sell 6 foot.
No one believe you.
No, I wouldn't believe you.
No, absolutely not.
And you know what gets me horny?
What?
Leveling up my health.
Same.
Really, really does get me horny. Now, their intention, and that being the intention of pilot.com.au, the online men's health service, I don't know if their intention is necessarily to get me horny all the time. Certainly, I know they provide that if I'm struggling to get horny. There are many things that Pilot can do to help men like you and I. But the idea of taking my health to another level gets me horny.
Yeah, it gets you going. Puts a pep in your step.
Yep.
There's nothing quite like looking after yourself, Tom. You know what I mean? Taking care of your body, treating it like a temple.
Yeah.
That's in vogue now, bro.
It is.
That's in vogue. So go to pilot.com.au/hello sport. And you can be in vogue too. Use the code DRIBBLERS, first doctor's consult for free. Talk to a doctor, a real doctor, a doctor that's understands you, know you, love you, want you to be a better human being.
Yeah.
Okay?
A doctor that wants you to get hard.
That's it. Now he's going to send discreet medication, if you need it, she or he, to your door. Okay, no one's going to know about your ailments, your prevailments, your predicaments, et al.
Prevalent's not a word.
Doesn't need to be, because your body's now a temple. Because your body's now a temple, you can make up words. Because your body's a temple.
Well, so I think one of the things that Pilot really want to do is to eventually have people come and worship at your body.
Yeah,
like
that's
it
right.
becomes a place of worship.
Yeah. Like Mecca.
Yeah.
Now level up your health, punters and dribblers with pilot.com.au.
/Hello Sport, promo code dribblers.
Now, are we getting bogged down in height? Perhaps. Maybe we're just trying to dance around the devastating news that has come across the nation's desk mere moments ago, Tom. An hour or so?
At best.
I reckon we're still inside the hour. Aussie Ash Barty, Aussie Ash, our Ash, the nation's Ash, Australia's Ash, Aussie Ash, has retired out of nowhere.
At 25 years old.
And am I rattled? Fucking oath I am.
You and I were tucking into our Bloody Marys and our lunch down at Koo Cafe, greatest cafe in all the land.
That's right. When Tom and I get a spare moment, we nip downstairs to Koo. Shout out to Koo. Koo undefeated. We get some Bloody Marys because they're delicious and they're nutritious. And they're also alcoholic. Then I'll get my chicken satay salad. Tom will get his fritters
I get
with
my
salmon.
zucchini fritters, salmon and avocado.
That's right. And we cheers to global success.
And then we mourn the retirement of a 25-year-old Aussie Ash Barty of slam-winning fame.
In the prime of her life.
Prime of her life. We just get back to winning slams. And this isn't an anti-Ash rant. It's an anti-fucking-the-moment rant. We've just got back to winning slams. It doesn't look like it's happening anywhere else. Certainly on the men's side, you got Bernard Tomic of never going to win a slam.
Of can't get out of round one of qualifying at his own home slam fame.
After selling us all up the river with social media bullshit and hype fame.
Don't believe what you see on there.
Then you've got, unless it's on our page, then you've got the king who could win a slam on his ear if he gave a fuck, but he doesn't give a fuck. Maybe success to him is just making shitloads of money, bed and honeys, and living his life, playing video games and basketball. That's fine, king. That's fine. Go off, king. But we're not winning any more slams.
Well, the nation has always dined out and felt greatest about itself on the back of global victories. Think the Wallabies, the 90s, early 2000s. Think the Australian cricket team of the 90s and again of the 2000s. But we have periodic success. But you know what I'm talking
Olympics.
about. Think about Pat Rafter winning the 1998
Ian Thorpe.
US Open. Think about fucking Ian Thorpe getting shitloads of goals at 2000, throwing a little Madam
George
Butterfly.
Kambosos.
Susie O'Neill. You got Kieran Perkins in 96.
Volkanovski.
Or 92 rather.
Robbie Witts.
Like,
Jeff Fennick.
that's what feels right to us. You got Leighton Hewitt 2001, 2002, baby. Like, the thought of Australia on the global scene for us is gold, 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 gold for the nation.
Gold for the nation.
Cadell Evans. So when we have the little Aussie battler
Diamond.
that could, who also happens to be Indigenous, so it's even fucking better.
Kathy Freeman.
Kathy Freeman, shout out to you. One of the great performances of all time, full stop, bar none. And we've got Ash Barty here, and she's just fucking dominating people. She's just wiping the floor with motherfuckers. She's winning the Wimbledon. Then she's talking to the Royals after, and she tells she doesn't give a shit. And you're like, fuck yeah, Ash, go
Yeah.
off. We love that about you.
Fuck the Royals.
Then she comes into the Australian Open, more pressure than anyone's ever felt, ever, full stop. We know what happened to Sam Stosur under the palm. She
Melted.
lost round one. No offense to you, Sam Stosur. You won the US Open. We love you. But you get what I'm saying. You weren't up to it. Aussie Ash comes in, probably deep down, Tom, knowing it was her last slam.
Well, you listen to her presser. She was like, after all in Wimbos, I was like, I'm done.
Comes out and you know what? Doesn't drop a set. That's what Aussie Ash gave us, and it's been ripped away.
Yeah.
Now, I respect her decision,
Respect the shit out of her decision.
but it has been ripped away.
You go out world number one on the back of an Aussie home slam win, Aussie Open, Aussie Ash, Aussie Open. You know, there's no better way to go out. But you're only 25, and can we look up her net worth, please, Dave? But at 25, World Your Oyster, apparently just named by some fucking lame marketing firm as like the most marketable athlete on the planet. I assume that marketing firm was just trying to get themselves in the headline as opposed to actually doing anything.
I think they said
proper.
one of the most, and that'd be right.
I'd agree with that. But I mean, it's like, oh, Ash Barty, Tom Brady, Roger Federer, fucking like, oh, cool. Thank you for pointing out the fucking obvious marketing firm. That by the by.
Sure, I'm with you.
What's her net worth?
So as of
30?
as of
30, you
2021, it says she has a net worth of at least 21.6 million from on-court career earnings.
That was 2021.
And that's just
then-
on court.
Yeah, and then
And
it
that's
said
21.
She said
That's 22.
it said she'll take home a further 2.8 million from winning the Australian Open.
So, okay, so say
Round it up.
23. Then what's in Dorsey's getting ya?
Round up to 30.
I'll round up to 30. Worth 30. Fuck tennis, you know what I mean? I reckon Eddie and I were pontificating over our Bloody Marys and our fritters and satay about what could be in store for Aussie Ash. We felt that it was only appropriate for us to speculate wildly on her future because
Well, I
she's
mean,
pulled the rug out from under us.
What else do you do over a couple of Bloody Marys, some satays, and some zucchini fritters?
You speculate.
You must speculate
You
wildly.
speculate wildly. Had we been smokers, we would have indulged in cigarettes as well. Unfortunately for us, we don't do that anymore. I would say this, Eddie, she's either, and I'm putting myself out there, becoming a mum. She's very young to do it, but I respect you.
Not too young.
Well, this day and age, it is young. It's not generally, and biologically, it's not young. But in the context of today, I would say it is a little on the younger side. Becoming a mum, or she feels like some team sports and she's going to come back and dominate women's cricket.
Well, we felt deep in within our loins, again over a couple of Bloody Marys, that the future looked very much like it involved a red kookaburra.
A swinging nut.
And a swinging nut.
Bit of English willow.
And a bit of English willow, right? That's what felt... It felt to me like she was saying that. She was like, tennis career and my career in tennis is over and stuff. But then at the end, she goes, I can't wait to retire from sport. Like, as in she was retiring from
Well,
sport.
she can't wait to she doesn't want to be away from her family. And we're like, well, cricket, you're going to be away.
But then again, I think she even went a step further than that in the interview, which is on her Instagram with the great Casey Delacroix.
Her best mate.
Her best mate, Casey of...
Her best mate fame.
Her best mate fame, but also have played some pretty competitive mixed doubles fame.
She also played in some singles, Eddie, I think.
She did, but she was competitive in the mixed.
Love the mixed doubles.
Shout out to Casey Delacroix. So it's sort of left me thinking, are you talking family, Ash? Is that what I'm getting from you?
Are we having a couple of pups?
Are you having a pup? You've got a pup on the way. I know you got a boyfriend. Seems like a lovely guy.
a fiance.
A fiance. My mistake. Seems like a lovely man. Are there pups on the way? And if so,
What are they playing?
what are they going to play? Are you going to put a tennis racket in their hand or a cricket bat in their hand?
Or both.
Or both. Now, she has not retired, but she's walked away from the game that she loves once before as a 17-year-old, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed teenager.
Yeah.
With the world at her feet, Tom. And the moment, the pressure of the moment, the lead up to that moment got the better of her. She walked away. She played Big Bash cricket. Comes back, wins 3 slams. Fuck the lot of you. So that
Fucked a lot of you.
if you're walking away at 17, it means that you've been in the heater for a long time, right?
You're fucking over it.
And you're over it. So
Fuck off.
I get it. She just run out of pup.
Maybe she comes back though. Couple of pups.
Couple of pups.
As a litter.
I'm unfulfilled. Comes back.
Hate my kids. Get me away from them.
Yeah.
Nothing will get you fucking ready to get back out there than like having kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you just want to spend time at home. You hate being away.
What have I done?
Have some pups.
What in God's name have I done?
Have some pups. And that's shout out to my kids. Love them. But I'm ready to go play tennis.
Yeah, or hack your way around a golf
Or
course.
hack my way around a golf course. Bit of cricket on a Sunday.
Yeah, tell your wife that there was shitloads of people playing.
Yeah, I
and
was
you're still
busy
not
as hell
finished,
today.
but you're actually on the 19th.
Busy as hell today out on the course. Who we got here? Is this
Yeah, this is her fiance.
this is Mr. Barty.
This is Mr. Barty, huge sports dribbler in general.
Gary Gaza.
Gary loves his Liverpool.
Kissick.
Plays a lot of golf and is very into it. He's got a few Instagrams at cricket matches, which is a good sign.
Would
That is a
that
good
be
sign.
bowling footage?
Could be.
That looks like the G to me.
Nah, Gabba.
Gabba. My mistake.
And
Oh,
at the G,
there was
yeah,
Boxing
there
Day, so I
yeah.
was right.
Yeah.
You were right, mate. Don't you worry. Cricket Australia commenting. He gets followed by
Awesome.
Cricket
Yeah,
Australia.
yeah,
Look at
fuck
him.
yeah. Well,
How
they
many
know.
followers Gaza got?
8.5.
8.5 should be
pinch.
higher. Oh, and
You'll
look at
never
him. You'll
walk
never walk
alone.
alone. Look at all
Liverpool
the
Football
icons.
Club.
You've got golf, cricket, soccer, music, burgers, beers, ponies, trophies.
Do you reckon the Bears for like, she calls
Ash.
it like Barty Bear or
I
Ash
think
Bear?
so. I think that's his bear. I think so. That's first. Ash comes first.
Ash, then golf, then cricket, football, music, hamburgers, beers, ponies.
This guy
Glory?
is a fucking legend. This
Gary
guy
Kissick,
is
6 stars. You don't rarely say. Oh, is that like for their European victories? or
Has
some
he
shit?
got a saved story timeline up there called Orgy?
No, it's Origi, which I think is his dog.
Okay.
An Origi? I'm pretty sure is a footballer.
Yeah, I think he played for Liverpool or plays.
Okay, this guy is an
Origi.
absolute dribbler.
Oh, he's got his Liverpool trackies on.
Yeah, okay.
I'm pretty sure he's got 6 stars in his bio because Liverpool's won 6 European Cups. That's what I think it's there for.
Can you check that? Do you know they've won 6 European Cups?
I'm almost certain they've won 6.
How
yeah.
many Premier Leagues?
Way more than that, like 19.
Yeah, 6 European Cups. Yeah,
That's why he's got
Because I
6
think
stars.
Yeah.
Dude, what a fucking dribbler.
What a dribbler.
His photo is in Liverpool.
What to have
Gaz,
6,
and look in his name. Look at it. Go back up to his handle. His name's Gaz
Gaz,
Liverpool Football Club 90.
to have the European Cups in stars in your bio, you've got to be one of the fucking great dribblers of all time. Where's this guy from? Tell me he's from like suburban Brisbane.
Can you send us a link with his? Because I don't think we're following him on Hello Sport.
Look how
on
many
there, dude.
golf videos he puts up. He lives for it. Or is he a pro?
There's no way in hell that Gaz LFC 90 is a fucking golf pro.
Keep going down.
Hang on. I don't know what it is. Liverpool
Maybe
fans,
he is, dude.
Liverpool fans overseas always seem to be the hugest dribblers. Like,
Yeah, well, they're all like, they go above and beyond to let you know.
Watch
they
his.
like
Let's
Liverpool.
look at his golf shot. Look, just see there in
yeah.
front of the. Yep. In front of the simulator. Let's
gotta
have a
get-
look.
all right, how's he hitting?
Is
Look
this
at that
guy,
camo.
Is this guy a pro or is he a dribbler?
Oh, no, he can
he's
hit
pretty
him.
fucking good.
Dude, what a dream. And obviously, him and Ash are just in love and all that sort of stuff, which is lovely. But, like, being a big sports dribbler and then falling for the greatest tennis player we've produced in, multiple decades.
Arguably since the great Avon.
And you just get to now travel the world together. She's rich as shit. You love golf. She probably loves golf. She plays cricket. You love cricket.
Is this dribbler just been in her ear being like, listen, think about all the golf we can play?
I'm a good guy. Think about all the golf. Gaz
about all the golf we can play.
LFC. Do you like Liverpool? You do now.
So it says here, according to who.com.au, that Gary Kissick is a 30-year-old golf player and PGA trainee professional at the Brookwater Golf and Country Club
Oh,
in Brisbane.
okay.
Says-
So he is a golfer.
Yeah, according to LinkedIn,
Mate, look at his swing. It's way too nice to
It
be
is
fucking
nice.
punter.
apparently
Yes.
he started out at the club more than a decade ago in golf operations and maintenance, but slowly worked his way up the corporate ladder to become a PGA trainee professional in 2018.
How does
What
that
does
work?
that mean?
What is? I don't know. I'll find
If you're a
out.
PGA trained professional at 30, like you haven't made it. I'm not being an arsehole. I just mean like, how does that work?
It seems too late for me. Get this off the screen, Dior. It's really
Yeah,
starting to
he
annoy
just
me.
keeps hitting that ball on repeat. It's a good shot, and it makes me feel bad. I tell you where I struggle with golf shots.
What, Tom?
My backswing. I feel like I'm so tight in my back. That guy was just Gaz LFC 90 was just
You gotta
fluid.
twist. You got to twist with your hips.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Hips.
I just
all
feel
hips, bro.
I look wooden when I do it.
You are. Well, you're a wooden guy.
What the fuck does that mean?
You're battered and bruised, bro. You're old as fuck. You can't run. You got shin splints.
I can
you're
run.
33 this year, bro.
That's so
You're almost 30. You're almost 40 years old.
Hey, if you're 33, you're basically 34, which is 35, and if you are 35, you're 40.
You're pretty much 40.
Imagine being Kempy, dude. He's like 45.
He is 40, is it?
He's 40.
He's 40. I'm
Yeah, I
sure
think he
he's
is 40.
Positive. Do you know if he's 40th? Did he invite us to?
He didn't invite us to the 40th.
I'm sure he's 40. But where do we get to? Well, either the Liverpool-loving boyfriend who wears Origi shirts everywhere he goes and has a dog named Origi has convinced his missus, who is Aussie Ash, that he wants to pursue a career in PGA and she's going to caddy for him. Or he's like, let's fucking...
Maybe Aussie Ash is going to caddy Gaz LFC 90.
Maybe that's her dream.
She's gone, you know what? I've won $30 million in tennis.
I can support us.
I can support Gaz LFC 90 in his pursuit of becoming the oldest debuting golf pro in history, which probably isn't the case. It's probably much older than 30.
Although pretty old.
Not young.
It's not young. He's not young.
He's 3 years younger than me, and I'm 40.
He's not young. You're old as shit.
And
dude.
he's only 3 years younger
no
than
one's
me.
older than you.
I know. And he's almost the same
He's
age.
basically our age.
And
He's younger than us. Is he younger than us?
He's younger than us.
Is he 30 or is
He's-
that an old article?
Well,
That better be an old
he'd
article,
be born
Dave.
in 1990, according to his Instagram.
Well, then he'd be
So
32.
he's 32.
Older than you.
He's 32 this year.
Older than you.
Yeah, he's older than me, yeah.
So I'm still older than him.
So you're older than both of us.
Yeah.
But he's older than me. That makes me feel better.
Yeah. You're still the youngest guy out of the three of us. If we were playing three, man.
If we're playing and the youngest hits first, I'd hit first.
Yeah.
And if the oldest hit last, I'd hit last.
Well, if the oldest hit last, I'd hit last.
But if the youngest hit last, I'd hit last.
Oh, yeah. But if the oldest did, like you said, it would be me.
Yeah, be you.
Because that's what you said. Congratulations on a fantastic career, Aussie Ash. We love you. I'm a bigger fan of Gaz LFC 90 now, and I'm going to be following his career. It's time for Gaz LFC 90 to have a crack.
Look, Ash, you can't always be up in the bright lights. I think it's time to make way for Gaz,
LFC 90.
LFC 90, who we have huge amounts of respect for. And from what I'm seeing,
I'd love to play around with Gaz LFC 90. Can we put that on the bucket list? Let's put that out into the universe.
Gaz looks like a dribbler, and I need to be in his life.
Yeah.
And him mine.
We need him in our life. I want to put that out there. Gaz LFC 90, reach out.
Is he our coach for Corey Norman's scope?
Lord knows we need it. Lord knows. Dude, I've heard some rumours about that. I've heard that, like, if you believe what I'm hearing, Scope's essentially not even showing up to work at YKTR and just playing golf every single day, trying to prepare himself for us. That's how fucking nervous he is. Sebo saw him on the golf course the other day, said he almost hit him with the ball, so didn't feel like going up and saying hi. But he was like, Scope was out there training his ass off.
And how did Scope look?
Well, I don't want to get inside Scope's head, but apparently he was shanking him. But that's why he's training. He's playing golf every single fucking day.
Now, I played on the weekend, as you know. I was slow on the front nine. I'll admit that. I'll put my hand up and I'll be a man about it.
Are we back nine guys?
I was fucking oath with back nine guys. Where do you think the Masters won, dickhead? Back or front? Of course I'm back guy. Back nine guy. But I came so good. I came back like a fucking
House on
bat
fire?
out of hell.
Bat out of hell.
Yeah, with a wet sail, soaking wet.
You were a bat sailing out of hell with the
Yeah.
wet sail.
I was like, fuck hell, get me out of here, bro. Whew. Yeah,
You're
bat
out.
with the wet sail. Really wet. And I think that if that's the way that I play my golf, I know it's how you play your golf. Wet sail, bat out of hell style of game.
And I'm like a power guy. I assume you're a bit more nuanced. So we go with
I'm
power.
a finesse.
Yeah, I'm power, you're finesse.
Yeah,
They're our names.
I'm rescue club. I'm hybrid. I'm
Yeah.
long irons. I'm short irons. I'm around the green. I'm fucking draining 12 foot.
I'm also Johnny Putts, all right.
Wait, Scope, listen to this, bruh.
Wait, Scope, we're looking at you.
This is a fact.
This is a warning shot.
This is a fact.
And Corey Norman.
You too, Corey. Listen up, bruh. Did I drain an 18-footer for Bird on the weekend? You better fucking believe I did, bro.
Oh, hearing someone. Oh, we can hear pants being shut.
You wigging now, bro? And it wasn't for par. It wasn't for bogey. It was for a Bird,
Yeah.
bruh.
That's clutch. That's pressure.
Pressure makes diamonds. I'm a diamond. So
We got nuance and we got power.
So there you go. Keep practicing.
I
My
think that
back's
was
playing
it.
up.
Yeah, so's mine.
So I'm out for a week.
Yeah,
But
couple of bad backs over here, but you know what?
it's what happens when you lift a fridge.
Try lifting a fridge every once in a while.
Yeah. Try doing your own fucking work for once. You know what I mean? Doing your own shit.
Yeah.
Lifting your own fridges.
Lifting your own fridges.
Driving your own truck.
That's it. That's us.
Even if it's rented and it was refrigerated.
It was a
all
refrigerator
right.
truck, rented, didn't actually work, and basically it was cold in there though.
Well, it was refrigerated. The refrigerator wasn't on.
But that's what I mean. It was still cold.
Yeah, it was. Well, it must be well insulated.
Just generally cold, and then can get very cold.
I think it could get very cold. Like, they're the sort of places where they like used to hang up mob bosses and shit. Like, you open the back and everything's frozen.
Yeah, and there's a mob boss in there. I thought that was more like in your shipping container sort of a thing, and they'd refrigerate that. I'm thinking The Gentleman.
Great movie, The Gentleman. I actually watched it for the second time the other day.
I watched it the second time as well.
Fucking loved it, bro.
Yeah, it's great.
It's so good.
It's such a good film.
Ella was like, we're not watching this again. I go, why? She goes, we've already seen it. I go, I know that. But there would have been so much I would have missed.
Yeah, we also watched The Kissing Booth 1, 2, 3. I'm sure more than once.
Just the once for now. Just for now.
Just for now, yeah.
Oh, shout out to Leighton Meester, who is in a really ordinary whodunit crime thriller out on Netflix. Really ordinary, but so good because of how ordinary it is.
What is it? Leighton Meester of In a Movie with Nude Soon fame.
Of Nude Soon's old
Flame fame.
wrestling partner fame.
In
know
the,
what I mean?
in the film. Yes.
And also had that one song fame.
Didn't know that.
Do you remember that? I think it was with like 303.
I don't know who that is.
Come on, I mean.
Dave, what year were you born?
2003.
2003?
2008.
2008. Dave's 12.
2008.
10. 12.
When were you
14.
born, honestly?
98. All right, here we go. Yeah, her song was Good Girls Go Bad with Cobra Starship.
Love that.
It was very niche at the time.
Love it.
She
Good
also
Girls
had a
Go
single,
Bad.
Somebody to Love, with Robin Thicke of Blurred Lines fame.
Of,
Wasn't he a
Me Too fame.
Wasn't he a
Yeah.
toucher?
yeah, Me Too'd fame.
Who did he?
Radijakowski.
Yeah, that's right.
He got Me Too'd and he
Because
got...
she was nude, wasn't she, in that?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like that kind of...
Well, that
shot her
song's
off.
kind of been cancelled now, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's all about like blurred lines, like, I'm doing the wrong thing. Da, 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 da.
Was that what the song was about?
Well, blurred lines, it's like, we're blurring the lines between like, I know you want it. Da, da, da.
Oh, that's the song. Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
also got sued for copying, I think, like a Marvin Gaye bass line for the song and lost the case.
Right.
Okay, so Leighton
So
Meester.
double cancel.
So I'm just trying to short ball the punter and the dribbler, the song, the movie name, Dave.
Oh, Leighton Meester, thriller, Netflix, Dave. Clownfish just come up on the screen. Watched Nemo with Eve the other day. That movie fucking holds up, obviously.
The Weekend Away.
The Weekend Away. The Weekend Away. Poorly written, poorly executed, didn't matter. Had me by the balls on Sunday afternoon. Had me by the scruff of my neck. Loved it.
Really?
Oh, fuck yeah.
The Weekend Away.
So easy to watch. So shit.
Okay,
But
good.
so good.
Good. All
So
right.
good.
That is worth noting that, like, you know, we talk about a good rom-com on a Sunday. A really shit, like, thriller,
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah, really, really shit. Really shit. Little bit of com in there, not much. More just a thrill.
Thrill-com.
It was just a thrill. Just a thriller.
Shit thriller.
Back to what you said about Nemo.
Yeah. That movie
Can I
holds,
tell you
that
something,
movie
Tom?
holds the fuck
Can
up.
I tell you something? If it's Pixar and the movie title isn't The Good Dinosaur, it holds up.
Good Dinosaur, not good?
Didn't hold up. The only Pixar shocker they've done.
I've never seen it.
There you go. The rest of them are fucking rock star. Nemo, almost top of the list. Finding Dory, a great flick, but Finding Nemo.
Never watched
was better.
Finding Dory. Do you know what I
Really?
realised?
Oh, Finding Dory's slow. Sad. So sad.
Yeah, don't want to
It's
watch
so
it.
good.
Don't want to watch it.
It's so good.
I only
Are you going to
realised.
deny your daughter finding Dory?
No, she likes Dory now and she likes Nemo. I only clocked the name Dory as being like the John Dory fish, Dory. At least I assume that's why it's fucking she called Dory. Did you clock it? You didn't, did you?
Well,
You only clocked it just now. It's okay, you can admit it. And I'm sure many people did.
But Dory is a royal blue tang fish. Not
So it is a
not
type
the
of
John
fish.
Dory.
it's
So
a
I didn't even
Dory.
clock the right thing.
No, it might be. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, that-
but
no.
it's not that type
No,
of fish.
What do you mean? It looks.
If there's a Dory fish, then that's what that is.
it looks like one.
Is that what a Dory fish looks like,
She
Dave?
looks like
No,
one.
this is a royal blue tang. Is what Dory is.
Then I reckon, well, you can't call it Tang.
Oh, she's not a John Dory.
Yeah,
No, but I think
Dory's a
the
bit
name,
uglier.
I feel like that's where the name came from.
Yeah, sure.
I could be wrong. They certainly don't look the same.
Sure.
But I mean, like, why would you? I guess you wouldn't call it a fish like tuna if it wasn't one.
Good to see Sydney acknowledged and Australia acknowledged in a Pixar
Oh, you mean
film.
P32 Wallaby? What is it? P32 Wallaby Way?
P42.
P42 Wallaby Way?
Yeah.
Sydney?
P.
That's-
Sherman.
P Sherman 42.
Would it be
P.
Ways?
Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Not a real street, punters dribblers.
But good to see it getting a shout out. I'll tell you what else has fucking got me wet. Lightyear.
Gets you wet, did it?
Yeah. Have you
No.
seen the trailer? for
I know the
Lightyear,
trailer.
dude?
No, the trailer
It's
does.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Pixar not fucking around with
It's like it's kind of like a blockbuster Pixar, you know?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Like Nemo's not blockbuster. This is like blockbuster.
That's like cute and cuddly.
Yeah.
With like lessons and shit.
Yeah, lessons. This is
This looks like, oh
This is
shit.
wetness.
Hang on. This is what wetness looks like. This is wetness personified.
yeah. Yeah.
This is wetness squared. This is fucking
Yeah,
wetness
this
to
is-
the integer, bro. Jesus Christ. It's so good.
Integer. Sure. Yeah, no, it's wet. Buzz Lightyear is a fucking. It's very, very exciting to see that. It's not out yet, is it?
No, it's not out.
No, it's not out.
The trailer's out.
The trailer's been out for fucking ages. They're
wetting up.
They're cock teasing.
Getting us wet.
They're getting us wet.
Did you hear that there was some controversy over the film
why?
in the week because there was a same-sex kiss that was going to be in the film between two female characters, which was then taken out, but then there was a backlash and then it was put back in.
Why was it
Look,
taken
I
out?
trust
Don't
the
know.
storytelling of Pixar.
Yeah.
If they were like, are we just trying to squeeze this in?
Was the backlash that they took it out, or was the backlash that it was in and
No,
then
no.
taken out and then?
No, that was taken out.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
So, but I'm saying
Yeah.
I trust the writers for, like, if it made sense, leave it in. If it didn't make sense,
Don't put it in.
don't put it in.
Yeah. It doesn't all have to be about, because I also find if you shoehorn something in there just because you're trying to like
Hit a quota
Yeah.
or
whatever
You know
it
what I
is,
mean.
then it loses its meaning. Like you're not shoehorning gay scenes into Brokeback Mountain. It's gay scenes.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it's...
It's you know what I mean though, right? Like
yeah.
you're not shoehorning that in. It's because
Like, if
now,
you were like-
it doesn't need to be a gay movie to have same-sex kiss in it. I'm using an extreme there, but like it's much more meaningful if there's meaning to it.
Agreed.
That being said, I'm happy to see a Pixar fucking growl out if it makes sense.
Well, it's probably not going to, given the G rating that they look for.
Well, that's true.
I don't know,
A
but I don't know.
a scissor in the Pixar.
Look, scissoring, growling,
Blowing,
blowing,
sucking, fucking.
anal, all that shit. Usually not in Pixar films. Just
But is
not-
Buzz going to be a G rating? Maybe Buzz is a bit more. It does seem like a bit more of a mature Buzz.
Buzz grown up? Buzz going back
Buzz
home?
uncut.
Buzz uncut. Him and
Buzz
Jesse.
after dark.
Him and Jesse getting up to no good.
Who's Jesse?
His love interest from fucking
I
the
thought-
second one.
I thought it was Andy, his owner.
No,
Buzz and Andy.
Jesse was the cowgirl.
Sorry, I thought you were saying like Buzz and Andy get into it.
No, I
That'd
didn't
be-
say that, did I?
Well, you said Jesse, and I thought maybe you're getting Andy confused.
How so?
Well, because I thought that I don't know who the fuck Jesse was, so I'm thinking you were getting it like.
So it could have been any character in the movie, but you thought maybe I meant Andy.
Well, Jesse and Andy. I felt like that could have been a realistic relationship there if Andy, his owner. all grown up.
Sure. Sure.
Anyway.
There is some talk that that Lightyear is going to be PG-13, which would make it the only one out of Pixar's films. But I can't see anything that confirms that.
Bit of scissoring would.
Maybe there's some scissoring. That kiss might lead to a little scissor. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Get that PG-13 smacked on there.
Yeah.
Blur it out for G rating.
You'd blur it out.
Well, you could blur it out if you wanted the G.
I don't know. Would you?
Does a scissor behind a blur equal a G?
How much is blurred is probably what it does. Because, I mean, are you blurring just point of contact? Because then I'd say it's still probably PG-13. Maybe even an
you're
R.
just blurring,
Just blurring point of contact.
Point of contact. But there's still legs showing. Stilettos in there.
Or space boots. I don't know what they're.
High-heeled space boots.
High-heeled. Yeah. Well, that'd get you PG-13, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there's no hiding from that. If you can see that, you're fucked. If you're looking for a G.
If you're looking for a G rating.
Now, if G doesn't
you're out of
bother
luck.
you, you're shit out of luck. You're shit out of luck.
If you're comfortable with a PG-13 and up, point of contact blurring, all you need. So, Edward, you know I'm always on TMZ, bro. You know I'm trawling TMZ for fucking scoops non-stop.
You are?
Yeah.
Don't know why.
Well, because of times like right now, where I get to break global news that no one else knows about.
But you know about.
Jorge Masvidal of Getting Smoked by Colby Covington fame, of We Predicted It fame. I love Masvidal. This is why it sucks, but he snuck up on Colby outside a steakhouse in Miami and cracked him in the fucking head twice, knocking a tooth out or some shit, or cracking
From behind.
Yeah. Can you try find the video, Dave?
Is there a video?
There's at least video of maybe the aftermath where Colby's just standing there like not fucking, and George is getting up in his face.
Dude, George, got pumped in that fight.
Yeah. And
like, he got fucking laid out for 25 minutes. Like, you lost.
He has always said, and this is devil's advocate, he's like, if I see him in the street, it's on site. Like, I'm going to do it. But he did kind of do it without him looking. Like, you can't cowardly do it.
No, that's not really the same thing.
No.
Like, going up behind someone.
Colby, George, this is why fucking TMZ is good.
Oh, it's already happened. Definitely.
We got any vol?
TMZ always, they must buy this footage, right?
Well, no, they have people on the ground. Oh, so yeah, maybe there's like just
Mate, there's
Paps
no
who
way.
just do it and then they go and sell it to TMZ, you mean?
Yeah. Like, surely they couldn't have reporters on the ground everywhere.
No, but they definitely have some. It'd make sense to pay 60.
I don't know, Masvidal.
Can't. Is that him?
No, I think it's someone, I think he was asking, how does he know I was here?
Right. And then Masvidal put something on his Instagram. But Masvidal's getting ripped apart by everyone in the MMA community. They're all ripping the shit through him. Nate Diaz said something. Just try to find it on Twitter, Dave. Nate Diaz, Ben Askren, Dominic Reyes. Just like weak as piss, sort of.
Mate, he's lost.
He's lost. Like, that's a bad move from him, I think.
A very bad move.
Just in terms of the general perception. Like, people were like, you know, fuck Colby won, but fuck Colby and still like George Masvidal or Jorge, whatever, still like Masvidal. But now you're like, oh, dude, this is really lame.
Dog-shotting someone twice when they're not looking, if the reports are to be believed.
After they smoked you, you know what I mean?
After you got fucking pumped is pretty lowbrow. Very lowbrow.
Nate Diaz, you're a big old pussy.
And you would imagine that it's super premeditated as well.
Yeah.
Like, they haven't run into each other.
Here
Like
you go. Masvidal's tweeted, "Good morning to everyone except those that think talking about someone's kids is cool." Again, it's all right if you go and fuck him up, but like if you do it, like if you coward punch him, that's a bit scat. Jake Paul, Masvidal's a bitch for ambushing Colby. Couldn't hurt him in the cage, so had to blindside him.
It's hard to argue with that, Tom.
It is.
It's really hard to argue with that. Really hard to argue.
Sucker punched him twice, saying you shouldn't have been talking about my kids. Again, that's fine, but like,
well, I don't know if the sucker punch element's fine.
no, that's not fine. I mean, like, it's fine to be like, don't talk about my kids.
Sure.
But if you want to go and take him on the street, then go and fucking front up to him.
Sure.
Because when you had the opportunity, you couldn't get it done.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Anyway, he's now getting charged by the cops or some shit, which isn't surprising.
No.
That's kind of how the law works. Eddie, when we do rugby league on the show, it is for our good friends at KO, the home of rugby league, live and ad-free during play. KO, the home of rugby league. I know, you know, we all know. It's KO.
I know, you know, we know. It's KO.
It's like ice cream, you scream, we all jump for ice cream, but it's I know, you know, we all know it's KO.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Live, uninterrupted,
Ad-free, during play.
You know the drill. Hot commentators, great at their job commentators.
Really good at their job.
Makes them hot.
Makes them hot.
You get the drill.
Hot guys, hot girls, hot people, hot commentary.
Hot to trot. It's all on KO.
Yeah.
Not on the others.
Not on
Just
the others.
KO.
Fuck the others.
Fuck the others, baby.
Tonight, you're listening to this Thursday, Punters Dribblers. We've obviously recorded it Wednesday. You're listening to the past. We are probably down in Wollongong currently interviewing Alexander Volkanovski.
Whoops.
Sorry.
Whoops.
World champ.
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 But the Thursday night game, Dragons in Wollongong. Are we staying around for it? Probably not. Win Stadium.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Playing the Sharkies. Now, we do know this. We know this to be true. We all know it. And there's no denying it. Nico Hines is fucking gorgeous and is so silky smooth with a steed in his hands that he's now undeniable. Mm-hmm. His hips aren't lying.
We both have a crush on him.
We do.
We're fighting for his affection, or maybe we share him.
I think we share him.
I don't mind sharing him.
I think we share him.
Bite off a piece. Very homoerotic. I don't trust Dragons as a dirty merger club. I think that's fair. And I do like Nico, the Spaniard.
Nico the Spaniard will rip and tear. It's funny because they had such a great win against the Eels last week. You're like, holy shit, the Sharks will dominate this game. But clearly the punters remember that the Dragons start really well. And it's at Wynn Stadium. So the line's only 1.5 points in favour of the Sharks. But you would look at that game last week when they get the better of the Eels. You think to yourself, Eels, Dragons? Like, what am I weighing here? These
Potatoes and potatoes? No.
It's not potato and it's not potato. I'm not weighing potatoes here.
No.
I'm weighing potatoes and,
Apples and oranges?
rump, steak.
Steak and taters.
Steak and taters,
So you would assume that the Sharks win well, and cover that 1 point, 1.5 points comfortably. Not the betting side of the show, but you get it. Sharks unbackable. They're so fucking
Well, I think they are backable.
Well, they're backable, but they're unbackable in the sense that they're so backable, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, but not Entirely what
Yeah.
you mean. I think that they are backable.
They're
because
very
you're getting a great price for a great side.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
As opposed to, they're $1.10, now they're unbackable because it's too short.
Yeah.
Do you understand how
I
that
do.
works?
No, I do.
Do you get the math, the
Yeah.
numbers, the
Yeah.
arithmetic?
Yeah, it's more just I was saying it like a saying. They're unbackable because they're basically just guaranteed to win. But the price is good, so you really should be backing them responsibly, of course.
Perfect. Good for you.
Yeah.
Well done, buddy.
Manly will win. They'll round out the weekend. That's on Sunday. Manly 13 plus. My bet. Tune into about even if you haven't already for my bet for that game because everyone gets hard for it.
So Manly playing first time this season at Brookvale. Look, it hasn't been the start we've wanted. We know that. This isn't. I'm not breaking new ground saying that. But what we can all acknowledge is that Manly do like beating the piss out of shit teams, and there's nothing wrong with that. Manly loves playing rugby league in front of the faithful at Brookvale. I'm pretty sure the North Stand's done, the new centre of excellence. So what am I seeing here? I'm just seeing green ticks. Home, tick. Shit side, tick. Centre of excellence open, tick. Tommy Turbo about to start to go into second gear, tick. Like, just ticks everywhere.
Yeah.
Sunday, 6 p.m, Brookvale, HG Light, tick. Like,
Call the vet.
what am I
Those
missing?
Bulldogs have got some ticks.
They got ticks, bro. Those look, I don't want to say because I'm a dog lover.
We love dogs here.
I'm a big dog lover. I love dogs. But from where I'm sitting, that bulldog might need to get put down.
Well, or certainly get some veterinary attendance quickly. We don't want them to die.
No.
We want them to...
But if you're like eye test, that dog's in trouble.
That dog needs to go to a vet.
Yeah.
Ticks everywhere.
Yeah. Covered in ticks.
Covered in ticks. Now, Eddie, as always, we thank KO for their support when it comes to rugby league. Without them, where would we be? Nowhere. If you don't have KO, I think it's important for us to say this, like, what the fuck are you doing? If you like rugby league and you don't have KO, if you like sport generally and you don't have KO, it makes no sense. If you like your main events, your biffs, you can now order them on KO. Before you needed a set-top box, it was a shit fight. You can do it all on KO.
Welcome to the 21st century, baby.
Welcome.
to 2022.
Welcome.
Year of the KO.
Sure, that has a ring to it, Eddie. Are we done?
I think you and I are done, Tom.
By now, when this thing comes out, are our Manly 13 plus jumpers going to be on sale? They better be.
You know what, Tom? There's a very good chance they are.
Manly
Okay.
13 plus jumpers on sale.
Put it this way, go to hellosport.com.au/merch. Fucking good chance they're there.
Yep. And then next week, or the week after, let's say the week after to be safe, there'll be more jumpers on sale for everyone who doesn't necessarily follow Manly. Although if you don't follow Manly, you're still entitled to get the 13 plus
Look,
jumper.
there's a jumper that Tom and I have
Been working on for a long time.
working on. The sketches are complete.
We've been in the lab sewing
We've
together.
been in the lab sewing. My fingers are red raw or they're
Yeah.
cut to shit. But sewing we've been doing, and a jumper of elegant note we have produced. This is just such a fine sloppy Joe, Tom.
A fine garment.
It is a fine garment. Sporting something, a Hello Sportism that will stand the test of time.
Yeah. Has stood the test of time. We've had lots of isms over the years. This one has stood the test of time.
And will continue to do so.
Correct.
Is what I'm saying.
So keep your eyes peeled.
Keep your eyes peeled. More will be known momentarily, not momentarily, but in the next
In
week
the next
or
week or so.
two.
Yep.
There was also, have we told the punter and the dribbler about?
More summer tans coming back. They're
Bang.
en route. They'll be here
Bang.
soon. More summer tans. You'll be able to get them probably at the same time as the Hello Sport.
100% at the same time. So
Yeah.
be able to pair a jumper with a hat. Boom, you're welcome. And if
You're
you've
welcome.
got the hat, just buy the jumper.
Or buy another hat as well. Do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Do whatever you want. It's your world.
But Manly 13 Plus, get one today. Go to the website, hellosport.com.au/merch.
merch.
You.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Could you two just not talk anymore?